Court hears Senator Natasha'S contempt case against Senate. Akpabio in suspension suit. My dear listeners, here is another interesting news coming to your listening ears. This is regarding the issues going on between the suspended Senator Natasha and the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Looking at the context, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The Federal High Court in Abuja is set to hear a series of contempt applications on Tuesday, today, in the ongoing legal battle between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, Kogi Central, and the leadership of the Nigerian Senate over a suspension. The suit, marked FHC ABJCS 384-2025, lists the Clerk of the National Assembly, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, and the Senator Nedal Imasuen, Chairman of the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Code of Conduct, as defendants. At the resumed hearing on Monday, Counsel to Akpoti-Uduaghan, Jibrin Okutekpa-San, informed Justice Bintal Unyako, now handling the case after Justice Obiora Egwatu's withdrawal, that all relevant documents had been filed in compliance with earlier court directives. Lawyers representing the Senate and Senate President Paul Dahudu San and Ekwol Ejembel Ekwo respectively also confirmed filing their defense document. However, they raised a motion accusing the plaintiff of disobeying court orders by publishing a satirical apology letter to Akpabio on Facebook and in national newspapers on March 27, 2025. Michael Newman's son, also representing the plaintiff, acknowledged receiving the motion but insisted the publication in question was not connected to his client. He reminded the court of an earlier contempt application filed against the defendant, accusing them of defying court orders. Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan's legal team is seeking sanctions against the Senate and its leadership for what they describe as an unlawful suspension and disregard for judicial directives. In a brief ruling, Justice Unyako emphasized the importance of addressing the contempt issues before proceeding and adjourned the matter till today, Tuesday, May 13 at noon, for a consolidated hearing of all pending motions and the substantive suit. Meanwhile, Akpabio distanced senior lawyers Olisalagba Kobasan and Monday Ubani-san in the defense of an alleged unlawful suspension suit filed by Akpoti-Uduaghan. Right, my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And before I go moving down to the comment section, the first comment here says, for once, court should make a final pronouncement on the issue of suspending a sitting senator. Like any other organizations, yes, their quorum should be sustained, but in terms of parliamentary system of government, where checks and balances are part of the game, suspending a sitting governor is an act of silence and gagging discerning voices, especially those who are thoughtful and critical of the system. Another comment here says, misplaced priority. A personal private matter turned to public even at Parliament of the nation. May God have mercy in Jesus' name. Another commenter says, do what will make the youth like politics. Do what make them like the party, not you wanting them to join the party. Nigeria need you or you need Nigeria. Why facing people's candidate? Tyranny becoming a principle in our democracy. E.g. stop forcing Wiki to join PDP and Fubara to APC. Nigeria is our country. God bless Natasha and God bless the people to stand firm with what Nigerians want. Another and the last comment here says, suspending an elected senator just because of seat allocation now for this country. May God push this National Assembly to pass the bill of proper electoral reform. If it happens, 2027 will decide. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section